G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son. We're going on with Combat Commander Europe and Mediterranean, and we're doing scenario 18, Bridge Hunt. Germans against the Yugoslavs, and the Yugoslavs have ambushed the Germans and killed off their lieutenant and one squad that was carrying an LMG, and disorganized effectively all of these troops who now have no leader. So it's the Germans' turn. Let's see what happens. So they finished last turn with a fire and a command confusion. They've got another command confusion. They have a rout, a fire, and a command confusion. Okay. Righto. First thing they're going to do is they're going to fire, and they are going to activate Sergeant Bierman here, okay? And we're going to be firing over here again. We can only hit one of them this time, so we're going to hit this guy. Try and take him out. In fact, we're going to split this up and do a couple of different fire attacks, I think. So, here we go. So he's going to fire, and he's going to use marksmanship. And we're simply going to get this guy to fire here. So it is 5 plus 1 is 6 into here, which is 5. Plus 2 is 7. And that's it. So we have 7 plus 6 is 13. Not great, but this guy is sitting here for 6 minus 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. And 6 is 12, which is not enough. So what can we do? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. So this guy is hit. Wasn't enough to take him out, but it was a good start. Okay. Now, who wants to shoot next? So this guy is now sitting on the same. Righto, so we're going to hit him again. So we're going to shoot with this guy. So that's 6, 7, 8 into here. And we're going to use sustained fire this time. So that's 6, 7, 8, plus 2 is 10, minus 1 is 9, and 10 is 19, which is pretty damn fine, and a sniper hit at N9, which is all the way over here. It went splash and did nothing. Okay, and this guy who was sitting here for 5 plus 1 is 6, and 7 is 13 and is blown away. Righto. So some points to the Germans. So 2 points to them. So we're back down to 19 points. Okay, what else do the Germans want to do? They've done one order. They have 2 more orders they can do. Right. Okay, so this time we can't call in any fire because we've already used Sergeant Bierman. We don't want to rout because we'll lose this gentleman now. But if he routs off, he can always come back the next turn. No, that's it. They don't wish to do any more. So they get 3 cards back. And we're up to the Yugoslav's turn. Sorry, we've gone out of focus. Drunk again. Sorry about that. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to rout them. Is that what we want to do? It is. So we're going to rout them. And we will start with this one. So he's a 7. Oh, geez. Fumbles. We get an 8, so he's gone. And then we'll do this one. He's a 7. And he's safe. And then this one here, he's a 7. And he's safe. Okay. So they've lost another squad with another LMG. That's the third thing they've lost. So those 2 VPs we just lost, we just got back again. Like that. Okay, so bum 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 bum. Right. It'd be nice if I had a fire order. If I had a fire with a spray fire. Bugger. Okay. So I can recover, which may be handy. I can do nothing else. Let's do it. Okay. We are going to recover. So we'll remove this suppressed. We'll remove this suppressed. And we will try and rally this guy. So he is 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. So he's good. Goodish to go. There we go. And that's all they're doing. They get 2 cards back. And we're back to the Germans, who have a rout, fire, and command confusion. They get another fire, another rout, and an artillery request. Okay, so let's go with artillery request as the first, and that will fix the radio. Next. Next. Jeez, it makes it hard. Hard, I tell you. Okay. We're going to fire. And we're going to activate... Okay, we're activating Sergeant Bierman, and he's going to call in a strike here. No, he can't, because yes, he can. Sorry, we can. Don't be an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 1 is 6, and it hits. Him go splat. Okay, so that's hitting for 8 plus 5 is 13. It's not real flash for the Germans at all. Okay, so he is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And yep. And he is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. And he is 12. Yep. So forget about that. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to fire, and we are going to use hand grenades, and it's going to be this little fella here shooting into here. So he's going to shoot for 7 plus 2 for the hand grenades is 9 into here. So it's 9 plus 7 is 16, a little bit better. And the event is Elan, increase your surrender level by 1. So the Germans' surrender level is now 8. Okay. Okay. So 16, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we have anything that will happen and happy? No. Okay, so we have 11 and 8 is fine. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again. And 8 is wonderful. And we have 9 and 3 is 12. And that is fine as well. And that's all the Germans can do. They go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, again. So, this time, I still don't have a fire, which is a really bad thing. Okay, so I'm going to try something cheeky. Okay, so I'm going to do artillery denied again, break their radio. Done. That's the first order. The next order I am going to use is what? What am I going to use next? Look, I think I'm going to go for it. We're going to advance. And I am going to advance all of these units like this up to there. I do not have an ambush, do the Germans? And the answer is no, no, yes. Well, they might have advanced on me before as well. Look at that. So they're going to play their ambush. And I will simply do that. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. Okay, so they are sitting at 5. Plus 8 is 13. And we are sitting at 3. And 7 is 10. And 2 is 12. Yep. And we destroy that rifle squad for 2 VPs. And then we have one more thing we can do. Yay. And we don't want to. I do have a recover, and I would like to use it on him, but I think it might be a bit of a waste. Or is it? What does he do? Not a great deal. He only increases by 1. But I don't want to lose my heavy MG, do I? Okay, so we are going to look at recovering him as our third order. So it is 5, 6, 7. And we did it. 6, but it's a sniper who hits at C8. And C8 is here. Just missed them. Just missed them. Okay. So he's fixed. That's fixed. And we get 1, 2, 3 cards. And we're up to the Germans. They've used that card. So they have a route, an advance, a move, and an artillery request. Okay. So the first one they use is the artillery request to fix the bloody radio again. Then they are going to They're going to play... Jeez, it makes it hard. They're going to play the advance. They're going to advance these people. So they go 1, a 1, a 1, sorry, a 1 and a 1, like that. And then they are going to play what are they going to play? They're going to play a move, and they're going to try and put this bloke into there, like that. Do we want to shoot at him, is the question, and the answer is no, we don't. So that's all they can do. They get their 4 cards, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the Yugoslavs have an artillery request, a rout, a move, and a move. Still can't shoot at any bugger. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a move. Now we don't know if the Germans have a fire, so we're going to move all our people in one hit back to here, like that. Bang. And he will decide if he wants to fire at us. Remember, he had a rout and a command confusion. He's got a recover, a move, and a recover, not one fire. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to try and rout him before he can recover those people. So I'm going to do this one first. So we have a 7. Oops. And he's safe. And we have a 7, 8, 9. And he's safe. Bugger! Bugger, bugger, poo, bottoms is all I can say. Righto. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So we know that we're pretty well safe, so we're going to move. We're going to activate Sergeant Fash and this green team here, and they're both going to move, so they can move 5, and they go 1, still 1, and they go into here to give him a little bit of meat on the bone, like that. And whoop, and he stays there like that. Okay, and they can do no more. Get 1, 2, 3, and we're back to the Germans. So, of course, the first thing we are going to do with them is we are going to we're going to recover. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. We'll do this guy first for 9. And he gets 6, which is wonderful. And the sniper hits at J1, which is all the way up here and does nothing. So this guy is done. And now this guy for 7, and he misses out. Okay, now what do they want to do? And I think what they're going to try and do is they're going to then rout that man. So they're now routing their own people, and he is 7. And so he's just suppressed. I really wanted to move him out. That's why I was doing it. Okay, so we have 2 moves. We have a recover and we have command confusion. And I do not know if the Yugoslavs have a fire card again. Okay, so I'm going to move, And I'm going to move this unit here, and he's going to go 1 to there. And we'll have a look if we wish to shoot, if we are able to shoot. And we have a fire! Yay! So we're going to fire! So we will activate Lieutenant Aliao. Okay, so he can reach. And he, 1, 2, 3, 4, can reach at the moment as well. So we're firing for the HMG, which is 7 plus 2 is 9, 10, 11 to here. We've got nothing else, so it's 11 plus 9 is 20. And he has got 7 and nothing. And he's hit. Like that. Right. They can't do any more. Okay, so the Germans get their 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. And what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Nothing. I'm going to get rid of this card here and get 2 more. And we're back to the Germans, who have a move, recover, and command confusion. And another command confusion they can't use, a rout, and an artillery request. Right, so the first thing they're going to do is they're going to recover. Sorry, I keep doing that to you. Righto, so we'll get rid of this. And we go here first, and we have 7. And we missed out, and we have 7. And he is now suppressed, and we have an event. And the event is Booby Trap. Place mines in a random hex, and the hex is L5. Okay. And L5 is right here. Right over here. Okay, so it doesn't do anything. Well, that was a waste of a card, wasn't it? So the next thing they're going to do is they're going to do an artillery request. Oh, getting tired. So Sergeant Bierman is going to try and drop it right here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Plus 1 is 4 for the hindrance. And yes, it does hit. It goes splat. Now remembering foxholes, no, this is direct fire. This is not artillery or mortars. So it's hitting for 8 plus 10, 18. It's a good shot. The poo heads. And we have nothing to help. Okay. So he is 6, 7, 8, and 4 is 12. Minus 1 for the road is 11. Going for 18. 11 and 11 is pretty damn fine. And again, 6 and 2 is 8 and 3, because we lose the extra, is 11 again. 11 and 6 is 17, which is not enough. And then we have 8 and 3 is 11, plus 7 is 18, which means he is suppressed. So all in all, that was about the best thing the Germans have done since they started this game. So what do they want to do next is the question. Okay, so they can move or they can route. Move or route. Move or route. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to... Oh, I don't know. They're going to move. Move order. Move order is here. You can... Oh, hang on. No, it's not. You can't move. No, that's it for the Germans. So they'll get 2 cards back. And we're up to the Yugoslavs. So the first thing they are going to do is recover. That's their first order. So we'll remove the suppression here. And this guy is now 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he is bounced back after skinning his knee and having a little bit of a cry. And now the end is near, and we are going to fire. And I am going to fire I'm going to activate Lieutenant Alia, and we are going to fire the HMG. That's 9, 5. That's 9, -1, I believe. Yep, -1 into here. I'm not shooting with him at the moment. So -1 into here. So it's 9, -1 is 8 to here. And that is 8 plus 10 is 18. I'm pretty damned happy with that. And he has got anything to help. Let's have a look. And he has nothing to help at all. No, not that. So he has 7, 8 there. And 9 is only 17, so he's hit. And he is 8. And 8 is 16, so he's hit, but we also have a sniper. And the sniper is at L9, and L9 is down here and does nothing. Okay. So the next thing that's going to happen is my little reservist here is going to shoot. Okay. So he can shoot for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to shoot for 7 to here. So we have 7 plus 6 is 13, which is not all that flash. But this guy's only 6 anyway. And 3, and he's gone. So that's another LMG. That's their 3rd out of 6 that they've lost. Another squad. 2 more VPs. So we're up to 25 VPs for the Yugoslavs. The Germans can only lose 3 more and they're gone. Okay. So that's that. We have the 2 orders. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fire. And we're going to activate Sergeant Foch here. So we have 7, 8, 9 into here. Okay, so we have 9 plus 8 is 17. So this guy is 7, nothing to help. 7 and 8 is 15, so no good. But we have a sniper at E5, and E5 is here, so it does no good to him. He's gone, and this guy is 9 plus 3, and he is gone. Okay, so 1 more person, so that's 4 VPs again, which takes us up to 29 VPs. And the Yugoslavs cannot do any more. So they get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Right. So the Germans have an artillery request, but they have nobody who can actually order it. I don't believe. And they've got no fire cards or anything else. So they're going to get rid of these 3 cards, and they're going to get rid of these 2 route cards because they're not helping either. So that's 5 cards they get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it's the Yugoslavs' turn, and they have a move, a recover, a command confusion. They also have this card, hidden unit. Play when your opponent discards 1 or more cards, roll on the French support table, blah, blah, blah. In all honesty, I don't think I really need it. But we'll play it. So we're playing that as a action, and we roll 4. And 4 for 1941 for the French. Let's have a look. So we have a reservist squad or a 105mm radio. Wow. What do we want? Why not? We'll take the 105. Because we can. And there it is. Okay, so we've done that. So now it is still their turn, and they have a move, a recover, or a command confusion, which is what their actual turn is, and they're going to get rid of the command confusion and get 2 cards. Look, I would really like to finish this now because I've only got to knock off 1 German. So if you stick with me, I know this is going to go a little bit long, but it's the Germans' turn, and then hopefully next turn I can bump one of them off and we should be good. On the other hand, they have a recover, a rout, a fire, and an advance. So let's try the... Excuse me, I'm allergic to my own game. We are going to try and recover first. Again, this gentleman here who's on 7, and he gets 2, so that's great. He has recovered. Now what are they going to do? That's what I mean. What does it really mean? Okay, we're going to do a bit of a cheeky here. I'm going to advance. I'm going to advance with this man here. As he advances, he is going to throw smoke grenades. And he throws smoke in there. And it is, 9. Very well done, that man. Okay. So we've done 2 orders and 1 action. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do is a move. And we are going to try and move this guy. And he's going to go 1. And they do have a fire. They were trying to get away from having one. But yes, they do. So they're going to play it. So they're going to fire. They're going to activate up here, not down here. So again, we have 7, 8, 9 into here. That's it, I think. So we have 9 into there, plus 11 is 20, which is wonderful. And the German has 7 and nothing to help him, except he's going to throw smoke grenade and try and help himself here. Into there. And it's 5. That's good. So we're now going to reduce that down to 15. Okay, so he has 7. And the Germans have no cards. So it is time to 3. And we'll reshuffle the Germans. The Yugoslavs are now up to 30 victory points. Nobody has a dig-in that we need to worry about. There is no sudden death. There are no reserves. Excuse me. Righto. So, this is being hit for 15. They have 7, and 3 is nowhere near enough. Like that. And the Germans cannot do any more. They've had their 3 orders. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the Yugoslavs have 2 moves and a recover. Sorry, we had to remove a smoke, didn't we? Now it was the Germans who did it. Which smoke did they want to remove? This is the most dangerous, isn't it? So we don't want to remove that. So I suppose that one. That's gone. So we've got move and recover. I really don't want to move, so I'm just going to throw one of the moves away and get 2 more. This is really going on, isn't it? Okay. So they've got another rout, a fire, a move, another rout, and a recover. Okay. Well, you know, do we go out in a blaze of glory? That's what it comes down to, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to move. Stuff this running away. We're going to go forward. So this guy is going to go forward. Like that. And we are not going to fire. So then he is going to recover. So it is a 7. So nothing there. We have 1 more to go. So we're going to try and rout him then. So 10, he's going to go 3. So he's going to go a 1, a 2, a 3. Gets him out of line of sight of him. And he's got a hindrance of 9 at the moment. So yeah, dangerous move, but I think worthwhile. That's it for the Germans. 3 cards for them. And we have a move, a recover, a command, confusion, and a fire for these ones. So we are going to fire. We're going to fire with these. We're going to fire here. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10 into here. On the other hand, do we want to do that? Yes, we do. Okay, so we have 10 and 5 is 15. And he has 7 and he can do light wounds if he wishes. So he has 7, and 8 is 15, which is suppressed. So what are we going to do now, I ask? I do. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move. We're going to move this gentleman here. Okay, no we're not. We're going to move this gentleman here. And he is going to go a 1 to there. Now he is in line of sight here. And he is in line of sight here. He's in range of both of these. So do they want to fire? And considering they have 3 fire cards, I would say, yeah, okay, let's do it. So they're going to fire. Ta-da! With him. So it's 5 plus 1 is 6 into here. And okay, so I do not see anything. What's this? Only a fire attack. Okay, so there's no hindrance. So he's firing for 5, 6. This is a 1 hindrance going across here. So we have 6 plus 10, pretty damn fine, into here. And I have nothing to help him. So he has 6 minus 1 is 5 plus 1. So this is 6. And 2 is 8, which is really, really not enough. So he's been hit. I don't really care about that. So it doesn't matter. That is the end of their turn. Whoops. Get 2 back for them. We're at 42 bloody minutes. Okay, it is the Germans' turn. Okay, they cannot use artillery request. They're going to use fire again, and they're going to fire with this gentleman up here again. So it's 5, 6, minus 1 is 5 into here. Plus 3 is 8. Okay, and he is 6 minus 1 plus 1, so 6. And fine. Right. We only need to do 1 person, so we are going to advance. And we are going to advance out of the smoke so that all our people are sitting here. And he is going to have a look, and he's going to go, he has 1 ambush. So again, as usual, we'll go like that. And we have an ambush. So we're going to go, don't care, like that. And he's going to get first go. So he is 2. And 7 is 9. And we are 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 5 is 17. And he is destroyed like that. And that is the end of that. Okay, so 2 more points. So we're up to 32 points for the Yugoslavs. And let's have a look at what we've got here. Oh, look at that. All 5 VPs are worth 5. So that's another 15 VPs, which takes us up to 32, 42, 47. Our thing doesn't go that high. 47. And this one is number 4, was worth another 3 VP. So we're up to 50. 50 VP. So I'm sorry that was a little bit long-winded. God, that turned out a lot different. I've played this one before a couple of times, and the Germans have kicked the Yugoslavs' butt. But this is the first time I've actually played it this way, and it's very, very difficult for the Germans to win if you do it like this. You know, considering that, in all honesty, only sort of 3 or 4 of my reserve units ever entered into combat, and we lost 1 squad, and they lost that. And, you know, it would have been over ages ago, except they got Elan and got it pushed out by 1. Otherwise, yeah, they was totally stuffed. So thank you once again. Thank you for your perseverance and your patience, especially with the length of this.